What's up, weirdo?
What's up, weirdo?
Oh my God, we're alive. We have risen from.
The dregs of the fiery earth.
I like how in that last episode, I straight up had a breakdown and then we just went away forever. Like people
Yep.
must think I'm like hospitalized. I essentially was just at my house, but not in a real facility.
Just hospitalized on your couch.
I did a self-imposed mental health rehab.
It needs to be done.
Bro, I feel so much better. Listen, I'm still wrung out. My bandwidth is bad, but it's better than it was.
Yeah, I didn't realize until like I was hospitalizing on my couch. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, we needed a break.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if it's like, honestly, anything in your life, even if it's the funnest thing that you do, one of your great joys, you still need a fucking break or it's not fun. It feels like work.
Mm-hmm.
The break was needed.
Woohoo.
I
Now it's
feel
party
better.
time. Look, we're back. It's 2026. Everything's great. The world's perfect. Everyone's
You
happy.
big fat liar. Don't lie to our friends who are listening. I feel like my voice
Right.
still sounds like shit. Well, we were gonna come back. Listen, we were gonna come back earlier, you guys, and then I got the flu for a hot 3 weeks and lost my voice, and I still have a cough.
Where did you get the flu from?
Dean Haglund from the X-Files. Oh, literally.
It was so funny.
You guys,
The one time Jessica decides to leave the house, she's like, okay, like just a little meal with like me and her and Dean Haglund, like gonna go over his house and just have dinner. And the next day she's like, motherfucker, I can't talk, my voice is gone.
I know. I'm so dumb. I literally haven't left my house all winter, and I fully plan on not leaving my house for the rest of the winter. But Dean is very sweet. We've done a couple events with him now. If you guys don't know, he's one of the lone gunmen on X-Files, the most recognizable lone gunman with the long blonde hair.
Langley.
Langley, right. So he invites us to his house. And he's being so serious about it. It was so cute. He's texting us he's like, these are your menu options. I'm like, you are the most wholesome person in the world.
I'm gonna make you lasagna. We're gonna have a
Swear.
cheese platter.
Swear. He's like, I got this from Pamela Anderson's cookbook. I'm like, you are so cute right now. And me and Tenny would literally eat dirt off the ground. Like
Yeah.
we are the most easy to please. We literally don't care. And we keep being like, you're very sweet, but just make whatever you want.
Yep.
But anyway, so
If we would have shown up and he would have just had bagels,
I don't get exactly. I would have ate the shit out of a bagel.
perfect,
Done. That's a
fine.
wrap. Wheat thins, done. That's a wrap. Anyway, so Tenny got there before me because he was like running errands or some shit, and I get there, and then we have a great time. Dinner was great. We had drinks. He showed us all around his house, all of his cool collectibles and neat stuff in his house, which both of us like love. And then I went home, and granted, that day too, I had seen one other person and a repair person came in my house. So I had seen exactly four fucking people. That's all. So then the next day, whatever, we can go back to this if you have anything else to say about Dean's. But anyway, I wake up the next day and I text Tenny. I'm like, one of you motherfuckers got me sick. I had the horrible sore throat flu that everybody's getting that's going around right now. I couldn't even swallow. And he goes, what did you say?
I said, before you got there, Dean was telling me that he had just gotten over a horrible flu, sore throat, sick cold that he had for a week.
Yeah. And obviously, well, I know now that, and it's not his fault, and I don't care, and it's funny, and it's fine. But this thing that's going around literally like lives on surfaces and it lives in the air. Like, so obviously it was like still in his house, and I fucking walked. And we've talked about it a million times, and Tenny's just immune to fucking everything. We've done so many things together where I get roasted and you are fine.
I think that what's happening is that at some point my body is just going to fall apart.
Well, you're doing better than me.
Like I'm going to be walking and my arms and legs are just going to drop off. like
Ren and Stimpy episode. Just, like get
it's like
necrotic.
yeah, it's like one of those cartoons where they drive the car like and then they get to the location after going across country, they slam the door and the whole car just falls apart on the ground.
Yes. I think we're all waiting for that, honestly, at this point.
Yes.
But yeah, it's fine. I wouldn't take it back. It was fun. And I will say, at least it wasn't Rona. The whole time I was like, Rona really almost nearly kills me every time. At least it wasn't Rona. Like, I almost couldn't remember what a regular flu felt like at this point, and it was whatever. But Dean is a treasure.
The funniest thing, because you've sequestered yourself so much, the funniest thing that I've heard in like a month and a half is what you told me the other day about going to Dollar Tree.
Listen, you guys, if you stay in your house long enough, you'll get like really weird in your brain. So I've been here all winter. I don't talk to anybody. And then I went to the dollar store yesterday and like this guy in front of me in line at the dollar store was looking at me. And for what felt like too long, and my whole like life and existence flashed before my eyes. And I was like, wait, he can see me. I'm like, he can see me because I'm out here. Like I'm alive. I forget that I'm alive. I forget that I'm a perceivable person because I'm always home. And then when I was out, I'm like, what he's doing isn't even weird. He's just seeing me because I'm here. And then me and Teddy both died laughing. It was so stupid.
I love that you forgot you could be seen.
I know. I literally felt like I was like moving through the world as a ghost. And then he saw me and I was like, wait, am I here? Is this real? Am I alive? Am I out here? I'm not in my house.
So funny to me.
It was insane. I like lost my mind. I'm like, I don't even think he's being creepy. He's just looking at me because I'm literally standing here.
Right? Just because you're another human in the world in front of him.
Exactly. I'm like, I forgot what it felt like for another human to look at me with their eyeballs. I'm just at home with my dog. It's fine. I like it that way. Anyway, this isn't really a story. Listen, you guys, we haven't been on here in a long time, so I have a lot of things just jotted down that I wanted to say, but they're not really stories. They're like a one sentence. But anyway, I thought this was really interesting. So one of my tattoo clients that I had in the last few weeks, they flew here from Guam, and I'm gonna admit to y'all right now, I didn't know where the fuck that was, and I needed them to. Listen, I thought it was down by like the U.S. Virgin Islands. Nope, that's not where it is at all.
It's a Polynesian island, right?
Yeah. No, wait, no, it's over by Japan and shit.
Yeah, it's a Polynesian, like Samoa.
Listen, you guys, American school system. I'm not okay. Anyway, after they explained to me where the fuck Guam was, they told me that guess who their boyfriend's great grandma was?
No idea.
Katherine Johnson. Do you know who that is?
No.
She's one of the mathematicians that work for NASA, the like black mathematicians that they made that Hidden Figures movie about.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
She's a legend.
Wow, that is a legendary legend.
I know. So that was nuts. That was so random. Like, I like the degrees of separation between my tattoo clients and me. It's always something crazy.
I like you not knowing where things are in the world.
Bro, I'm bad at geography.
Guam.
Fucking Guam, bro. Anyway, so now I know where it is. And it sounds delightful, and every other place besides here sounds great. And they have things, and everything's cheaper, and everything is nice.
Yes.
Another tiny, really happy story that happened during the last couple of weeks was, so our mutual friend Marilyn, she had her like soul dog pass away about a year ago. And every time I see her, she talks about dogs, and she always talks about Toad and pets Toad, and she goes crazy over dogs. And in the last couple of weeks, the rescue that I got Toad from, I follow them obviously still. And this dog popped up, and like, you guys know that I'm a little bit psychic, and everything in my fucking body went, that's Marilyn's dog. That's Marilyn's new dog. I know it is. And so I sent it to her, and all I wrote under it was, "You adopt this baby?" ? And I'm sitting there with my heart's beating. I'm just like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And she writes back, and she's like, "Oh my God, that's my dog." And I'm like, I fucking know. I felt it in my body. And then she writes back again, and she goes, "No, I showed my husband, and he said that's our dog. We have to get that dog." And I go, I fucking know. I knew. So I said, fill out an application online right now. And they did, and they went to meet him like literally the next day or the day after, and they adopted him, and I got a dog adopted, and now they're so fucking happy.
Yay!
Isn't that the best story?
What's the best?
He's so cute. He's like a boxer bulldog mix. He has the silliest face and the best coloring, and he's a big baby, and him and Toad are going to be really good friends. I knew it. I literally knew it right when I saw him. I'm like, I don't know why, but I know this is their dog, and now everything's better. So that's very exciting. That happened.
Yay!
Hey, dog.
Friend.
I know. I'm so happy. Every time she posts a picture, I'm like so happy. He's so cute.
Can I give you a human being dog that bums me out thing that happens at the post office?
I have no idea what you just said.
I was walking out of the post office, and there was this guy walking a Great Dane, and it was the biggest, goofiest, giantest dog I have seen in a long time. And when they walked past me, I went, "Well, that's a great big buddy." And the guy goes, "Sure." And
Ew.
then, walked away, and I was like,
Bro.
Give me that dog.
I would have been like, your dog's cool. Fuck you.
Yep.
God.
Like,
All I ever want is for someone to compliment my dog.
that's what I mean. Like, I wasn't interrupting his life. He wasn't on the phone. I'm just telling you, your dog is a good guy.
That guy sucks.
Yes. I don't know why people are
That's
like,
why you feel bad. I'm like, can you just give your dog away? Because obviously you're not happy and your dog is not going to have a happy life because you are a miserable loser.
well, I wanted, like, there's something about big dogs, and I think it's because I've always wanted a donkey.
I would have also always wanted a donkey.
Yes. So there's something about big dogs that make me feel like that's kind of a donkey
You're like,
dog.
oh, that's a mini donk. Great Danes are fucking huge though. I've
It was
had
big.
friends
It
with
was
Great
so
Danes
big.
and they can't even put like food or bread or shit on top of their fridge because the dog will stand up and get shit off the top of the fridge. That's insane.
Yeah.
I can't even barely get stuff off the fridge.
Did I ever tell you the really gross story about the girl I almost dated and her Great Dane?
I don't know. I don't remember.
She went out on vacation. She had somebody sit with her dog for 4 days while she was on vacation. And then she came home and she was walking up the front steps to get into her house. And the dog was, of course, crazy to see her because it missed her because she was gone for 4 days. And it charged through the screen door and it ran at her and it jumped on her. But she's like 5'3" or 5'4". And the Great Dane is a Great Dane.
Yeah, they're literally huge.
Yeah. And she was just like wearing a little like kind of mini sundress, and the dog's back claw went in between her legs
Nuh-uh.
and clawed at her.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. And she had to go to the hospital 'cause
Nope.
it ripped it all up.
Nope. That is a terrible story. You're like took my happy dog story and then told two bad stories in a row. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
She's
Thanks a
fine
lot.
though. She's fine. It was a long time ago. Everything was
Good
fine.
grief, bro. That is a bad day.
Yeah.
I would still love dogs after that, but
Yeah, there's of course.
for as much as I use my shit now anyway, who cares? I'd be like, the dog's fine. Nobody cares. No trouble here. Oh, anyway. We have to be unhinged on the first episode back, or who the fuck are we?
That's why I'm telling a story about a dog ripping a girl's genitals apart.
Oh, God. Here we are. You thought you missed us, and you were wrong. Okay, one other tiny story that happened in the last week since we've been on here. I got a very cute text from a friend of a friend, and the text goes, I'm looking for an inspiring female to come speak to my all-girls leadership class. I teach at an alternative school, and I think the leaders would be very interested in your careers. I have a few girls interested in cosmetology and a lot of artists, and I know about and the podcast, and they would be interested. And I was like, yes, done. Perfect. I'll do
Right.
it. Love it. I love talking to kids, even though they're like a little bit older than the kids that we normally talk to. So anyway, well, there was a tiny miscommunication because I thought they meant on Zoom. That's how we always do them. And listen, they thought I was fucking coming in person. And then she gets on and then she texts me right when it's going to start. And she's like, okay, here's how you get in the building. And I go, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh,
I'm like, we
no.
didn't. And I'm straight up in my pajamas. No, like, I'm like, I'm literally not going to make it. I go, we can do a Zoom. Can you just jump on Zoom? So she was like, yeah, no problem. So I like panicked. I would have went there too.
Right.
But any fucking way. So we got on and I was obviously very honest because that's all I know how to do. And I was like, and it was an all girls class. So I was like, I'm like, what can I firstly, before I go, what can I say and not say? And they're like, you can say anything you want. And I was like, sick. And of course I get on there and I'm like, hey, guess what? Don't get married early. Don't make your life about your partner. Worry about your job and your career and your dreams and get all your shit in line first. Buy yourself a house, do everything for yourself. Don't put all your attention into a partner because it doesn't matter. And I'm like, and I do the longest rant and then I go, you're the main character. Remember that. And then one of the little girls goes, period. I was like, yeah. I was like, I got him. So it was like lots of shit like that. Then I started talking about paranormal shit and they were asking me about the haunted places I've been to. They brought up Sam and Colby. I was like, yup, my podcast partner was on their show before. And they're like, oh my God, no way, blah, blah, blah. So I like went crazy, right? And then like I didn't hear from them. Usually they say something after like, oh my God, thanks. Everything was great. Nothing, just nothing. Crickets. And I'm like, oh, I fucked up. And I swore a couple times. I'm like, I fucked up so bad. I was like sweating. And then I texted the mutual friend a couple days later and I'm like, was everything okay? I'm like, was I literally unhinged? Is everything okay? Did I blow it? And the friend was like, oh my God, no, they loved you. She said they literally loved you. You were perfect. Everything was great. And I was like, oh my God. So hopefully I have a new class of little ragers out there.
Yay.
I know. It was so cute. They were really cute. I love like hearing their questions and how they think about stuff. And I don't know. Every time we do that stuff, I get nervous. Like they're gonna think I'm a fucking nerd. But every class or whatever that we've ever talked to are so nice and like I don't know, just like polite and open to any advice. Oh, it was cute too because one of them was like, "Oh, I'm like such and such age and like I haven't, I have social media, but I haven't ever made any videos and like I see people doing really well on that." And they're like, "Is it too late to start?" And like my stomach dropped. I'm like, "Is it too late to start?"
Yeah.
You're like 17, 16 years old. I go, "No, it's not too late to start." I'm like, "I just fucking started." I'm like, "Do whatever you want." I'm like, "If you're consistent, it happens really fast and you will get good opportunities." I'm like, "Literally start today." I'm like, I know it's, and I was saying this shit too. I'm like, I know it's cringe, but literally everything we do in life is cringe. People are going to make fun of you regardless. So just do whatever the fuck you want. Literally start today. And they were, so yeah, it was really cute. I was like really trying to gas them up. It's like sad that like people can have like those insecurities already and you're so tiny. It's like, no, you you are the fucking seed in the dirt. Like you can do anything that you want.
Yep. And to that point exactly, about a month ago, I was out at Gus's and I was smoking outside and I started talking to these two guys who were really young. One was 21, one was 22. And they were asking me what I did and I was telling them blah, blah, blah. And then we like traded our Instagrams and stuff like that. And they were like, "Why do you have so many people on Instagram?" I'm like, "I don't." Like, you know what I mean? In my brain.
But to some people, yeah, I know. But to some people, you do, yeah.
Yeah. And they were like, we've been trying to start a band and we know like, and he was like, they're like super geeked about like wanting to be in a band and like wanting to make it and stuff. And they're like, should we do TikTok or should we do Instagram or should we like, what should we do? And I was like, how often do you practice? And they're like, well, we do all of our stuff out of our house and it's mostly electronic stuff. I'm like, you still need to like practice.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, what do we do? Like, how long should we practice? Like a couple months before and I'm like, you just need to start doing stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, sitting at the bar talking about doing stuff is good, but you should, right now, the two of you should be at your house working on music.
Yeah. Yeah. You do have to put in the work for sure.
Yeah.
That's the thing is a lot of people think that stuff happens for people overnight, but you don't see the like 6 years where they ate ramen and fucking made shit that nobody listened to or watched. Nobody is an overnight success.
Yeah, you know this, and I've talked about this on the podcast before. Like for 10 years, I drove myself around and did free lectures at public libraries.
Right.
Like nobody remembers any of that except for me.
Right.
But that's what I had to do to get to where I wanted to be.
Exactly. And like big artists, big movie people, they all like waited tables and did everything that everybody else does. You just have to keep at it.
Unless they're like
keep showing up.
Crazy family nepo baby.
Yeah, unless you're a nepo baby, yeah. We don't have the luxury of being
I do
nepo
not.
Baby. I am not. I don't care though. Would I like a little bit more money in my life? Yes, but like I like that I'm a well-formed person and not a fucking ghoul.
I was watching this is ridiculous, me being in my house for too long. I was watching some YouTube video about like Tom Holland and Zendaya.
I love them. I love them as a couple so much.
I do too. And to your point about being famous, every shot of them when they were going out to restaurants and stuff, like they have bodyguards with them. And I was like, that's a fucking bummer.
I know. I saw that the two kids that are getting super famous right now off that show Heat with Rivalry, they were literally waiting tables 8 weeks ago. And I just saw a video of them walking out of the Tonight Show and with a giant ass bodyguard. And I'm like, I swear my brain I went, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
My brain did the same thing. I'm like, I would hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine if there was a big guy sitting in this house with me right now.
I know. I mean, maybe you're fine at your house, but like, yeah, if I couldn't even go to the store and I had to have some big person with me, that would suck.
Yeah. But at least if you had a bodyguard, they could stop the people at Dollar Tree from looking at you.
From literally perceiving me as a living individual on this planet. I swear it was just so weird. Like my brain glitched. I was like, why can he see me?
But I told you it was the same feeling I got the other day when I went out on my porch to get my mail at the exact same time my neighbor went out to get their mail. And they were like, hello. And I was like, oh no, I got spotted.
No one likes that. No one on earth likes that. There should be a universal signal for like, yes, I feel like talking to you right now. And especially when you're literally in your pajamas, if I'm half dressed, don't stop me from going back in the house.
That's the thing too, is it's like whether the face I made at my neighbor or not was recognized. The face that I made was, I got caught in my pajamas and a dirty t-shirt.
Yes. Don't you know that this is not my outside vibes right now? This is not good.
They must know how stinky I am.
Whatever. And the problem is too is like the neighbor that's trying to yell to you and talk is never talking loud enough. It's like I know you're trying to converse with me and I can't even fucking hear you.
Yep. Yep.
Nightmare.
I hear my name because it's my name and I understand my name. And then a
Right.
series of slightly non-understandable consonants. So I hear John. Na na ma ma na ma 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 ma.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to engage. I'm not coming over there. I need to go back in my house and open this shitty piece of mail that I didn't even want.
Yep.
God damn it. Anyway, we're just so fucking personable in this episode.
You got to get a list of grievances out while we're to just kick everything off.
We're cave dwellers now. Oh, another tiny thing that happened. We've been having crazy windstorms, just a lot.
A lot.
So one of the first ones that happened a few weeks ago, an entire panel of my fucking fence fell down and I didn't know and I let the dog out.
Oh no.
Swear. And listen, you guys know how many times Toadski ran away when he was a baby. He ran away 3 or 4 times. And listen, the fence panel was completely on the ground. Toad didn't run away at all.
Yeah.
I know.
Good boy.
Grown man, baby man.
Grown baby man.
Stayed right in the yard. And I was like, wait. And I looked at the timing of everything and I'm like, did he really just like be the best baby ever? And I looked at the fucking security cameras and it was fully, because I was like, did it fall down right after he got back in the house? I'm like, was it really down? And I looked at the security cameras and it was totally down. And he like walked up to it and looked at it and then just like walked back, just came up the stairs.
Good learning baby man.
Good adult man, baby. Man. I was so proud. I literally could not wait to tell you guys because he used to be such a flight risk. I'm sure he's still a flight risk to an extent, but he loves me. That's the thing is like before your dog is obsessed with you, of course they're going to run away. But now where's he going to go? Who is going to treat you like I do? Nobody.
The only thing that's going to get him out of that backyard is if the fence had fallen down and on the other side of the fence was a cardboard box.
That or like a squirrel or a bunny.
Right.
Then he would have been out of here. But he did so good. Another tiny thing that I had to tell you that listen, if you know about this, I'll be very surprised because I've never heard of this in my fucking life. And I saw it. I actually love that when you learn a new thing about your state that you've never heard in your whole life.
Yep.
You might know, though, but you might not know.
Okay.
I saw it on TikTok. Have you ever heard of the Great Michigan Pizza Funeral?
Nope.
Me neither. There was this thing that happened in 1973 called the Great Michigan Pizza Funeral where this company was a pizza company. I'm going to tell it really wrong, you guys. You're going to have to Google it. But anyway.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. So the company got, I don't know why the fuck they made so many either. I don't know how this happened. But anyway, there was a company in Ohio that they got their mushrooms from. And they put mushrooms on fucking 1,000,000 trillion pizzas. This doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, so then they got this warning that the company in Ohio that gave them the mushrooms had botulism in the fucking cans. So they had to get rid of all the pizzas. So listen, the Great Michigan Pizza Funeral, they buried in the ground 29,000 fucking pizzas. I'm not even kidding. And I guess it was like the worst thing ever. And people were like so sad. And then I think the pizza company like literally went under after that because they fucking, and then it came out that there was no botulism in the cans and it was a false alarm and they buried all the pizzas for nothing. Is that the craziest thing you ever heard?
How was this like in the 1900s or?
No, 1973.
Oh, it's like in my lifetime.
Yeah, that's why I thought you might know about it. But I've never heard of it in my life. And it was somebody did a video of it on TikTok. I'm like, this is the most interesting thing I've ever fucking heard.
That's very funny.
Isn't that crazy? So now the Great Michigan Pizza Funeral is very important to me, actually.
Where's the burial spot? Does anybody know?
It says it was in Ossining.
Ossining, that's right up near my father, and it's where the giant Paul Bunyan is, and it's where Domke's Gardens, the giant concrete dinosaur garden is.
Well, it is also the site of the very tragic Great Michigan Pizza Funeral.
I'm going to have to go, the next time I go up north, I'm going to have to go and find the burial spot.
We should get a marker made.
Literally, it's like 10 miles away from where my dad lives.
I wonder if there's a marker. I would be really proud to get that made so that people can go take a picture of it.
I know a sign guy.
Well, let's do it.
It's also near Black River where there's a Bigfoot. I wonder if the Bigfoot knows there's all those pizzas buried under the ground.
It's just the spirit of the Bigfoot and the spirit of the 29,000 pizzas hanging out.
Bigfoot, Paul Bunyan, dinosaurs, and pizza.
That's it. Everything new that we learn about our state is precisely why we live here and we're born here.
Yep.
It all makes sense that
Yep.
all these things are tied into the land where we live.
So what in my house too, I just would like to say that I have continued to watch Love Boat and Columbo episodes, but I did watch a newer horror film that I know that you've seen.
Oh shit, which one?
I watched Companion.
Oh, I love Companion.
So is it
Did you love it?
Sophie Tucker, is that her name?
Sophie Thatcher
Sophie Thatcher,
from
sorry.
Yellow Jackets.
Yes, yes. I watched it, and it's for me.
Isn't it so good?
It's very good. I really liked it a lot.
I know, it's so good. Criminally slept on.
It sometimes makes me upset because we were talking earlier about nepo babies. It sometimes make me upset how good Jack Quaid is.
But he's so good.
He's so good.
He's so hateable
Yes, so hateable.
in everything.
It's great.
I know, I really like him. She's so good too. Like we can't literally tell you guys barely anything about it because there's one giant spoiler that's quite literally the whole movie. But the essence of her character in the movie is like her going through a lot of emotions, but like in an introspective kind of way. And the faces that she makes when she like goes through the different emotions will like rip your heart out.
Yes, for sure. And like you said, the movie hinges on a giant twist. But the thing is that there's like these minor twists later on, which are just as good.
I know. That movie's fire. That's on my best horror of the year for last year for sure. I love that movie. Yeah, I really liked it. I'm glad you watched that one. And if I remember correctly too, it's like a really good pacing and like not that long.
It didn't seem like it. It really did fly by.
Yeah.
But you must have watched a bunch of bullshit.
Listen, you guys, I touched on this on our live stream on Patreon, but you guys, so I'm in the Michigan Movie Critics Guild now, and in November we had to watch literally like, I mean, luckily for me, I've watched almost everything ever made this year anyway, but in November we all had to get through everything that we didn't watch and all the stuff that was dropping like then, all the awards movies, and we're expected to literally watch all of them and then vote on all of them. So like, it's such a good thing that I took a break from the podcast in November because I didn't have time. Like,
by the way, I would just like to mention that I am writing a little bio about our show.
Uh-huh.
And part of your new thing says Michigan Movie Critic.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't add that to my bio yet. Thanks for reminding me. I'll put that in there.
I put it in already.
But yeah, so we had like screening days where we had to go to the theater and watch fucking a million movies in a row. So that was interesting. But yeah, so I'm going to be in it going forward. So just get ready, guys. We're going to have to take November's off because I am not going to have any time. So it's going to be like a yearly break for us. But any fucking way. My point was I have watched a million things in the last couple months, and I just jotted down like my favorite ones to tell you guys to watch. And there's other good ones, but these are like my super faves. Okay, firstly, this doesn't have anything to do with award-winning movies at all, but one of my favorite things that I watched in the last couple months was that, and I wonder if you watch it too, the Sean Combs, The Reckoning Netflix
did
doc.
not watch it.
Bro, you guys, bro. That's the 50 Cent produced it. It's like a multi-part assassination of Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
With good reason. It's nuts. It's nuts. It's literally one of the craziest docs I've ever watched. And like, it just keeps going and going. You'll think in the first couple episodes, you've heard just the worst shit you've ever heard about somebody. And then it just keeps going and going and going and going. And you're like, how can one person be this terrible? And it just keeps going. It's a really good watch. So yeah, Sean Combs, The Reckoning. That's on Netflix. Next best thing that I watched over the last couple months was Bugonia.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you guys probably already saw it before. And that's another movie we can't really say that much about because it has a big twist and you can't talk about it.
Yep.
But Emma Stone's in it, Jesse Plemons. It's really good. It's really, really weird. The performances are great. You should watch Bugonia. Especially if you're like a paranormal person, you'll really like it. It has weird shit in it. Just watch it.
And if not a paranormal person, but if you're a conspiracy person.
Yeah, like conspiracy shit. What else? Like crazy people, QAnon stuff, kind of like state of the world.
Yep.
Type stuff. Another one that nobody just did not get enough shine at all. Did I say where to watch Peacock or Bugonia? Or
nope.
Did I? You can watch Bugonia on Peacock right now or on VOD. And then the next one that was super, super good was Nuremberg. Did you see Nuremberg yet?
Nope.
It was so good. And I will go back to what I said before. I obviously knew what the Nuremberg trials were, but I didn't know that much about it.
Mm-hmm.
And like they did this movie's nuts. It's still in theaters and it's on VOD, but I'm going to explain this really bad too. Russell Crowe plays like one of the worst, like one of the right-hand men of Hitler, one of the worst dudes. And Rami Malek, from Mr. Robot plays, what is he? He's like a shrink, and he's studying like what the hell happened, like why did the Nazis go along with what they did and what makes them tick, kind of.
Yep.
And so he interviews Russell Crowe the whole movie, and it's so intense. Like, can you imagine? Like, just imagine you're sitting there asking Nazis questions about what the fuck their problem is. Like, it's so intense. Oh, Michael Shannon's in it too. You feel like you're there. It's crazy. It's really intense, and the acting is like top notch. It's so good. That one is still in theaters and on VOD. And then another one of my favorite movies in the last couple months. This one's on VOD now too. It's called Eternity, and the premise is very cute. It's this lady, and it starts right up too. This basically the premise is
Here we go.
this. I know I'm gonna fuck it up again. The premise is this lady in heaven. She goes, obviously she dies, and then her two.
Saw the trailer for it. Woman dies, goes to heaven. Her husband is there, but then her first husband, who died years earlier.
No, he wasn't her husband. Like her first love, who died young, is also in heaven, and he's been waiting for the entire time to get there. So once she gets there, you have to make the decision to how you will carry out your entire afterlife. And she doesn't know. She has to choose between being with her husband that she was with her whole life or her first love guy that's been waiting this whole fucking time.
How was that?
So good.
Yeah.
It's so charming. It's like bright. It's cute. It's great. It's really great. It's like one of the best rom-coms to come out in a long time.
All right.
So yeah, that's Eternity. It's on VOD. My next favorite thing was Rental Family with Brendan Fraser. It's still in theaters. It is, I think it's partially subtitled. I don't remember. Maybe it's all subtitled. I don't remember. But the premise of that is Brendan Fraser is an American actor guy. He goes to Japan and he's like trying to be an actor still over there, but he doesn't really get that many roles, and he's like a little bit older, so he does like goofy commercials and like tries to pay his bills with that, but it's not really working. And then he stumbles upon like a thing where you basically are rented out as somebody's, which they actually do in real life. He works for a company where you can rent him out as a friend, as a family member, as like someone to check on your elderly relative. Like he's like a rent a person. And it's so cute and charming and beautiful and delightful. And he should be getting a Best Actor nom for it. And he's not, because it sucks because the movie didn't get enough press, but it is beautiful and delightful.
You know he's making a new Mummy movie.
I do know. I'm like very interested to see if he gets absolutely fucking jacked.
I know, me too.
I feel like he might.
He
has it in him. He's not that big. And especially because, listen, when I was watching Rental Family, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, he's kind of skinny right now.
Yeah. I think that they could whip him into like a weird, like the way Hugh Jackman like reveal in Deadpool, where you're like, oh shit.
That would be nuts. But listen, here's the thing. As much as I do want to see that, he had a psychological fucking aversion. Like he had like a breaking point where he knew that he was like hypersexualized when he was younger, and then he like broke.
Yeah.
And he's like, he did not want to be seen like that anymore, so he might not do it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And then obviously Heated Rivalry on HBO is taking over the entire planet. It's really good. It's if you guys hear anyone talking about the quote gay hockey show unquote, that's Heated Rivalry. And it is so good. And it's not just a gay hockey show. Obviously there is sexy times in it, a lot of sexy times. So if you don't want to look at that, then don't watch it. But or if you are like trying to watch it with somebody that is awkward to watch sex scenes with, don't put it on. But it's very beautiful and emotional, and it has more of a story than like, obviously they're trying to pull you in with the sexy times, but sure, it has more than that going on, and it's very beautiful. And yeah, those kids that are on it were like 8 weeks ago they had 3,000 and 5,000 Instagram followers, and now they have 1.6 million and 1.7 million in the span of like 7 weeks. And one of the kids was waiting tables like 8 weeks ago, and then he just announced, he was one of the people who announced the Golden Globe nominations, and then one of the other kids was on Fallon the other night. Like they literally, their life changed overnight.
It's so crazy. And everybody, like you said, I had no idea what it was. I had to look it up though, because it kept popping up in all of my social
everywhere
media.
It's everywhere. It's on every social page. I'm obsessed with it. I'm so glad that they're having success, and it's really good. And then the last thing I'll talk about is a movie that came out literally this weekend. It's called Primate. It is a crazy horror movie about a monkey, obviously. Is it the best movie ever? No. But is it fun? Yes. It's got crazy gore and practical effects, and it's like a friend group goes to their this girl's dad's house. It's a fancy mansion, and then the friend group all gets there and they're like, "Oh yeah, let's party." And then this fucking chimpanzee walks out and they're like, "You didn't tell us that your dad had a pet chimpanzee." And then the chimpanzee gets sick
Uh-oh.
and he turns on everybody and they have to run away. And it's crazy. It's literally crazy. And the one of the goriest parts happens in literally like the first 60 seconds. So you're like, ah,
Wait, what's it called?
Primate.
Wasn't there just what was? Oh, I'm thinking of Monkey.
There's been several monkey movies.
Yeah.
The last, the movie The Monkey came out last year, and then I don't know what else, but it's actually pretty good. I would go in the theater and see it if I were you guys. If you want just a dumb time, it has very much the energy of like Final Destination and like Scream and like old thrillers. It felt like a early 2000s thriller, which I actually really enjoyed. Just like a dumb movie, like, and it had a really good score too, which helped. It made it feel more serious, even though it like wasn't a serious premise. You know, I had a fun time, and the crowd was going crazy. Try and see it with like a crowd because everybody was going ham. Like people were covering their eyes, screaming, saying what, like, you know, yelling at the characters for what they should be doing and stuff. It was really fun.
That's always fun.
I know, but that's all I have.
I've watched Pluribus.
Oh, I haven't started that yet.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I'm going to watch it. It's getting really good reviews.
For those people who don't know what Pluribus is, it is a show about everyone on Earth becomes connected through an alien hive mind except for one lady. And they want her to be connected, but she like can't be. And so it's like, what would your life be like on Earth if you were the only person who had free thought?
Oh God, that's how I feel right now anyway. I'm sure they made that on purpose because everybody feels crazy right now.
Yes, it's pretty good.
And that's on Apple TV, right?
Yes.
I'm going to watch it. Maybe I'll start that tonight. I binged The Studio too. Did you watch that?
Mm-mm.
It's on Apple TV. It's pretty good. It's Seth Rogen plays like a fake, I mean, it's real in the show, but he's like a studio head and he's like trying to get movies and shit made, but it's all of that stuff is messed up now. And like,
yeah,
it was pretty good. Like it's one of those shows where every single episode, there's like a million real life movie stars that walk onto it. So it's kind of fun seeing like, oh, there's so-and-so, there's so-and-so. And there's a lot of horror people that walk on out of nowhere too. Like niche horror people. I was like, oh, this is weird. Catherine O'Hara's on it too.
What is your take as a professional podcaster, Jessica? What is your take on this new thing for 26 and 2027 where streaming services will have podcasts that are only available on their streaming services?
I know. I saw that. We've moved into like a era of like...
I just feel like podcasts were one of those things like fanzines, like anybody can do it. It can pop off, and now it's like they're going to be hidden behind paywalls.
It's funny that you bring that up, too, because I was going to bring that up again at some point, because I see, not so much us, I don't fucking care, but I see other friends' podcasts get shit, and people get in their comments like, where's the next episode, or where have you been, or where is this next, and what people don't know, and I know they don't know, or else they wouldn't say that, but like, and I've said this before on the podcast, but like, podcasts don't get a single red cent from Apple, from Spotify, from literally anything. Like even when you hear like, oh, big music artists get like a cent or 10 cents on the back end, and that's all they make. For whatever reason, music people do get something from those platforms, and podcasts just don't get anything. They literally don't get anything. So when you get in people's comments and be like, where's my new episode? What you're saying is, why haven't you done this new free work for me? That's crazy to say to somebody. That's honestly crazy.
My mindset with the podcasting, though, sorry to interrupt, but it's just like, there was those, I mean, you remember when like cable television came out and there was public access television, right?
Yeah.
Like the government at that time said the airwaves are owned by no one. So everyone should be able to have a television show. So if we're going to have cable, we have to create in every city cable access. People have to have access to make their own shows.
True.
And then, like at some point, that the government was like, "Yeah, no, we don't like.
We can't just let them say whatever they want."
Yeah, exactly, right,
I know.
exactly. And so, like now, there's no public access.
I know. It's in one way, I completely agree with what you're saying. I do, obviously, and there will always be that, and there will always be people who are creating shit for free. That's good, and people should. And I often don't give a fuck what happens either. I just like doing this with you, and it's important for us. And I know that people love it and rely on it, and that makes me happy. But at the same time, I do think that we've moved into this era where there's so many creators and they do so much hard work and they drop new shit every day, every week, all this stuff, they get nothing on the back end. So it's like, if we're moving into this era where brands realize that they can't just like use people for free labor anymore, and they do have to pay them for all the shit that they're making, that seems good to me. But then, I don't know where that leaves the free ones. I know what you're saying, but also I like don't want people to get taken advantage of. I don't know what the answer is.
I don't know either. And I just get worried though, because I see, like, you and I were talking the other day about, like, we don't even want to argue with people online because like 75% of them aren't even real people.
Yeah, they're not real. They're planting people to make us all crazy.
And that's the thing that I get worried about is like, I feel like it gets to this point where there's no real. And
that's going to happen too. There's going to be fake podcasts that aren't real people.
Right. Yes.
I know. Everything's a mess.
It's a mess. Yay, welcome back, everybody.
I know.
We should have stuck to the Saguaros.
We should have ended with the Saguaros. I don't know what the answer is.
I meant to ask you when you were talking about movies earlier, isn't there a new Osgood Perkins movie coming out or out?
There was one that came out in the last few months that I did watch called Keeper.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
It's okay. I didn't love it and I didn't hate it. I think I gave it like a 7.
Yeah.
It's very weird, and it's weird like the whole movie, and then the ending of it gets really fucking weird. But like it wasn't completely for me, but I respected it. I literally like him and the guy who made Barbarian and Weapons. Mm-hmm. Like, are those movies 10s for me? No, but are they? But
are they just making their shit?
Yes, exactly. Like, put the weirdest shit you've ever seen in a blender and literally serve it to me, and I'll watch it. I love it. I love what you're doing. I love that you're trying. Yep. I love that they know it's not going to land with everybody, and they're doing it anyway, and I love that shit.
Yeah.
I think he does have something else in the works, but I don't remember what it is. But yeah, I like him. But yeah, it's decent. You might like it. It reminded me, and Katie too said the exact same thing. It reminded me of A Wounded Fawn.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's got that I like horror movies where it's like isolated and then you feel like weirdly isolated. I love that shit where you're like, oh God, how the fuck would I get out of this?
Right. What am I gonna do if that person starts looking at me and they see that I'm
What if somebody literally looks at me in a completely normal way at the dollar store? What am I gonna do? How do I get back to my house? Get me out of here. One last thing, you guys. Thank you. Obviously, I had a mentee bee on the last episode, and me and him took a break, and everything is whatever the fuck, and the world is ending, whatever. But I just want to say thank you so much for all the nice messages, like in the Patreon, in DMs, in our comments. Y'all are so supportive, and just like, and I answered a lot of them, but I didn't answer all of them. But know that I read them all. Mm-hmm. Anyone who DM'd me and said nice things, I was really, really struggling, and it really, really helped. It really did help to like have the support and just the patience. Like, I genuinely feel bad when we go away for a second. Yeah. And I feel like I'm letting people down. And everybody in the nice comments was like, y'all are never letting us down. And we understand that you're fucking people and you need a break. And you have your real world problems and can't always be like, forward facing. Like sometimes we can't be there.
Right.
And everybody's messages were like literally so kind. So thank you so much for that.
Best friends ever.
Best friends ever. For real. But anyway, we love you guys. I know it's a shit show out there, but keep your chins up. I know I don't even literally stay positive wouldn't even come out of my mouth. I know. I'm trying.
You started to stumble over stay positive.
It sounds so trite, but just keep the tiniest amount of hope, please. Pet a dog. Pet a bug. Look at I don't know what, the snow, the leaves. We have to get through it.
Yeah.
And stop buying stuff. Literally stop buying stuff. Trade with your neighbors. Join your local Facebook groups. Barter, trade. Everything that you need is already on this planet. If you need a letter, go on Marketplace and buy a fucking letter.
And you know what else?
Don't go to the store.
For me,
what?
Little kindnesses to yourself.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, I started using white sugar in my coffee again.
Because fuck it.
Because I was like, just have real sugar.
I know. We need the serotonin in our brain.
Yeah, 100%.
I know. Whatever you can do that is
And you
safe.
know what? That cup of coffee, that first like real sugar in like probably 4 years, I was like, oh my God, it's delicious.
I have not used real sugar in a very long time.
There was literally like a 30-second like, Everything's okay.
Good.
Before the dread set in again.
Good grief. Good grief.
All
But
right.
yeah, you guys. And if we can ever help, let us know. DMs are open. I don't know in what way, but let me know. If you need me to like psychically see a dog on a site for you and tell you that it's your dog, I could maybe do that.
Yep.
But yeah, we love you guys very much and we missed you and we're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby. Toski's back and he's sleeping, but he's here too.
We love you, and I'm gonna go and watch
love
videos
you.
of donkeys.
I think I'm gonna watch Pluribus.
Yeah, it's fun. All right.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Good job.
Good job, buddy. Bye.
Oh my God, bye.
Oh, bye. 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 2026.
2026. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.